How is everyone doing? How is everybody doing? Have we decided that the end of the world is here? Is that where we... That's where we are? That we've gone full idiocracy, bro. Full idiocracy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Deadpool Wolverine next week. That is correct. That is correct. Bro, what happened with Microsoft? I can't log into Adobe Connect. What's happening, bro? What's the deal? What's the deal? Also, what's going on with Biden, bro? Isn't he supposed to be exiting?
Isolated politically. The president facing the
like
this morning.
Damn near everybody, including Baby Jesus, has like asked him to get out of the race. Like, please, sir. Please, sir. Get out the race. Like everybody, Obama, Hillary. Please, sir. Can you please step aside? Can you please do everyone a favor and step aside? We'd greatly appreciate it. This man is still in the race. Wasn't he supposed to be dropping out by this weekend or something? Allegedly. Allegedly. Goodness gracious.
In self-isolation as he recovers from COVID, President Biden is also growing more isolated politically. The president facing the loudest calls yet to drop out of the race. We're close to the end, one person close to the president telling NBC News. Another person who spoke to a senior campaign official saying they're finally realizing it's a when, not if.
I think the president will do what he's always done, which is put the best interests of the country first.
The anxiety among Democrats reaching the top of the party. Two sources familiar with his thinking tell NBC News former President Obama has concerns about President Biden's ability to stay at the top of the ticket, but feels personally protective of him. One source saying Obama sees President Biden's path to winning as getting harder. Overnight, Montana Senator John Tester, locked in a tight re-election campaign, became the 22nd Democratic lawmaker to publicly call for the president to leave the race. Key Democrat Jamie Raskin writing a letter to the president, urging him to reconsider his run, comparing him to a tired major league pitcher, but not explicitly telling him to drop out of the race. Still, another key Democrat, Jim Clyburn, is sticking with him.
That I'm riding with Biden, and that's not going to change. What would it take for me to change my mind?
We know you riding with Biden, bro. Your old ass got no other options.
It would take him changing his.
Publicly, the White House and the Biden campaign are aggressively pushing back. A source close to the president telling NBC News in 2015, Obama, Pelosi, Schumer pushed Biden aside in favor of Hillary. They were wrong then, and they are wrong now. In a radio interview conducted right before the president tested positive for COVID, his cough evident as he addresses public questions about his age.
Well, what happens when he's 84 years old? What happens excuse me, when he's 85 years old? I was smart enough to know with age comes wisdom.
With her running mate temporarily sidelined, Vice President Kamala Harris campaigning in battleground North Carolina.
Do we believe in the promise of America? And are we ready to fight for it?
That's crazy. I bet she's enjoying every second. I bet she's enjoying every second. And like I said, if they don't do an open convention and they go with Kamala, She's gonna be running as the first black female president. No matter what you stupid Negroes say. Sick and tired of you stupid mofos. She not black, she Indian, bro. She not black, she Indian. The Indians didn't discover hip-hop. You motherfuckers are arguing about hip-hop in the middle of a fucking election. This is why we get strippers get out the vote. This is why we get that, bro. We don't take it seriously, so why should they take us seriously? Doesn't make any sense. Why would you waste time on a group of people who can only come out one day of the year? And come out one day of the year. Why would I waste my time trying to market to them? Makes no fucking sense. Like from a business perspective. Apparently, Tariq barked up the wrong tree. They pulled off his fucking what was it? His hip hop check, whatever it's called. Took all that shit down. Took it from Amazon. Apparently, it contained images of a famous photographer. Pictures he took. You want to know what's interesting? I wondered if he hadn't been saying what he'd been saying about hip-hop and all this, if the photographer would have just been like, hey, listen, man, I saw my work in your stuff. If you could credit me, I greatly appreciate it. Yada, 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 yada. Right? Right? He sent him a cease and desist letter. Now, my guess is that man isn't fucking around. Because when it comes to monies, people don't fuck around. Just letting you know. They don't fuck around. So, it's crazy that this man, Tariq, is still selling his DVDs from his website. Because what he's doing is opening himself up for a crazy lawsuit. And he'll lose that lawsuit. I just want people to understand that. Any type of image, I don't care what it is, unless it's greatly been reimagined, we'll say, can't do that, bro. Can't do that. That's game over. That's night. Night, fam. So, hopefully he doesn't fuck around and find out. That would be horrible. That would be horrible. But mofos got more smoke for fucking his film than they do for reparations or for fucking politics, which is crazy. I saw someone in the comments talking about, we need to put hands on this guy. I'm like, wait, hold up. Y'all can put hands on this dude. Y'all can put hands on this dude, but y'all can't put hands on these mofos who are constantly lying to you all the time, as you say. I think that's interesting. Y'all can't put hands on these officers who are killing you. I think that's crazy, bro. I think that's crazy. I think Negro's priorities are completely screwed. But, you know. It is what it is, bro. Live to see another day. Live to see another day. And then I was seeing people asking, like, yo, why doesn't he mention reparations when he's on Fox News, when he's on these broadcasts? I was like, I mean, I guess that's a fair point, right? Because if you get a chance to come on to, national television, whether it's Fox News or anything, I would think that you would want to be pushing reparations. These mofos were like, because he's pushing a documentary, that's why. when has that ever stopped a Republican or a Democrat from pushing what the fuck they want to push? I'm just, you know what, I'm really disillusioned with everything that's going on, man. Really disillusioned with everything that's going on. Like, I've realized that people are truly fucking stupid. And when it comes to black people, unfortunately, as a collective, like, ridiculously, politically fucking stupid. So, it just gets to the point where, what's the game plan? Nothing. I don't see anything happen in my lifetime. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Mofos is running around with their heads cut off. Mofos is talking about reparations, and the people who are co-signing the reparations check aren't even black Americans. I just... doesn't make any sense to me. Frederick says, off topic without spoiling, what was your final verdict of season 4 of The Boys? It was whatever. It was mid. Nothing to write home about. I think it's on a rapid decline, unfortunately. That's what I think. I think the ending of that, they try to put everything in the ending. I'm just not really fond of watching a Hitler but with a cape. That's just not me. If other people want to see that, by all means. But it just becomes boring at that point. Because the whole what determines great writing is when you have a likable villain. When there's no what do you call it? I don't know, there's no redeeming quality or factor about the villain, then it gets boring. Then it becomes the twirling mustache villain. And I'm like, okay, at that point, it's boring to me. So, I think they've completely, transformed Homelander to something that I don't identify with, right? And then the boys, I could give fuck all about them. Don't give a fuck about Frenchie. I told you all that the whole gay love scene or whatever the fuck that was. Told you that was pointless. Fucking weirdos, Gen Zers on Twitter try to say, well, he's always been that way. He's always been that whole fucking kissy romantic side quest with Frenchie was fucking pointless, as I said it was. Wasn't gonna go anywhere. How they concluded that was fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking retarded. The whole Kimiko thing, fucking pointless. Don't care. Why the hell would you have this breakup just to have this little gay side story and then for them to make up? Fucking stupid. Like I said, it was pointless. All they wanted to do was put in some fucking gay shit on Frenchie. And I'm like, they've had gay shit throughout the seasons. So I'm like, why force this when it's not needed? It's not needed, and it doesn't progress the plot anywhere. And matter of fact, it regressed the plot. They didn't move the relationship any further. It was right back. It was right where it started. It just is what it is. It was right where it started. So that was fucking pointless. Don't know what's going on with Butcher. But like I said, I just don't care. I don't care about Butcher. I don't care about Mother's Milk. I don't care about fucking Huey. I don't care about these people, bro. I think that's the problem. The only person who was carrying the show was Homelander. Anthony Starr was breaking his back carrying the show. This last season just is what it is. This last season he was breaking his back carrying the show. Sage was interesting, but only for a little bit. Then we have a Deus Ex Machina at the end, where it's just like, I guess. The only problem is, I don't care about these people. I don't care. And the problem is that you could care about them if they didn't fucking do Homelander with what he's doing now. Right? I don't know where it's going. I just... But there's nothing there to keep me watching. That's the thing. Other than to see how it ends. That's really it. I get it. They're gonna kill Homelander, but now it's always been a point in time where it's like, hey, he's bad, but he's not that bad, right? He's not that bad. But now it's like, okay, yeah, he's bad. Gotcha. Now he's bad. Now it's okay. Now we're just paint by the numbers as to how you're gonna get this done. That's boring to me. One of the things that was boring to me remind me of God of War 3, where it was so fucking linear, where I was like, yo, is there any other story besides kill the gods? Right? Because there's always been something, you know, interesting. But a God of War 3 was just like, nope, kill this guy, kill this guy, kill this guy, kill this guy, you're done. I'm just like, okay. I just don't like shit like that, bro. Because it just seems boring. Even with Soldier Boy, I don't give a fuck about Soldier Boy. I don't like that character. Like, if Homelander, there's nothing redeeming about Homelander right now, then there's sure as fuck nothing redeeming about Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy is literally a piece of shit. Like, I give two fucks about Soldier Boy. Ashley's cool, right? Ashley's cool, but like, I'm interested to see what happens to her, but I don't know. I'm not watching the show for fucking Ashley, bro. No one turned on the fucking the boys to like, oh, I wonder what's going on with Ashley. Yeah, no, she's interesting. Don't get me wrong. It's just there's just not a big enough push to get people watching. I think honestly, if they were gonna go this route, they should have fucking ended it last season. Honestly, they should have ended it last season if they were gonna go this route. Cause not really happy. Not really happy at all. At all. What, you know, say la vie. If y'all don't hit the fucking like button, bro. We already have a few hundred in here, and y'all haven't hit the like button, which is insane. It's the least everyone can do is hit the like button. A final season 2026? Yeah, I'm good. 2026. You're out of your fucking mind. I'm good. Thank you though. You might as well just tell me what happens. As far as that's what they should do. They should just leak it at this point. Just leak it to me. 2026. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Anyways, we are now living in Idiocracy. It's official. The moment that they have Hulk Hogan, like at the RNC, does anyone understand? Look at this. This is the American flag, real American. He rips the American flag to show Trump and Vance. God in heaven. I don't know, man. I'm tired. we can't do this, man. We can't do this, bruh. This is fucking crazy. We need to bring normality back to the White House. This is we've gone off the deep end. We've gone off the deep end, y'all. We really have gone off the deep end. Yeah, I saw Trump blow a kiss to Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I saw that. I just don't know what to say. And if I hear another black person talking about Democrats ain't doing nothing for us, really fucking idiots, bro. So nothing. I'm just sick and tired of, I don't know, man. If I hear another black dude, another black guy talking about, well, I'm not gonna do it. Democrat ain't done nothing for me. I'm gonna vote Republican. So let me get this straight. You're saying one party hasn't done anything for you. Okay, albeit your plan is then to vote for the other party who didn't even give you a promise that they're gonna do anything. They can't even break a promise that they didn't give you. Like, these people are so fucking stupid. It's unbelievable. Like, and it's mainly black men that I'm seeing. We already know black women are gonna vote Democrat, but many of these black men are just, I'm like, what? No wonder we're in such problems, because you motherfuckers is stupid, bruh. You mofos is dumb. Like, this is what I saw.
I want to say, I'm Pastor David Lowry, Universal Baptist.
Pastor David Lowry's. Who gives a fuck about Pastor David Lowry's? Like, what?
One of the things that I want to say is this. To the American people and patriots across this country, black people have been with the Democratic Party for over 60 years, and we have nothing. We don't own anything in our community. We have no schools. There's no businesses in the black community. All we have is crime and problems. So as a pastor, I'm standing up here with Bob Ferretti and some of the other black leaders. The truth of the matter is this. Why should black people keep voting for the Democrats when they don't have nothing? We need to understand this. We need to go and take a look at the Republican Party, but the Republican Party needs to be visual and need to do things in the black community. If we do that, we can make the change.
How are they gonna do things in the black community during an election? What the fuck is he even talking about? They need to be visible. Aren't Democrats visible? I don't understand. They need to do stuff in the black community. Nigga, are you stupid? Like, are you genuinely stupid? What are they doing in the black community? What do they promise to do for you in the black community? I'm curious. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. They need to do something. Do something? That's your cry? Well, as long as y'all do something, you'll get the vote. At this point in time, it's meaningless. Identify as anything else. Identify as Asian, white, black, Dominican, Hispanic. I don't care, bro. But holy hell.
We already know the Democrats are not going to do nothing. I'm the grandson of Eloise Barton, the second lady ever elected to the City Council of Chicago, 16th Ward. And now what we see, there's nothing that the Democrats have done or will they do across this country for black people but use us. So why not black people? Let us give the Republicans a chance to show what they can do for our communities.
What have they said they're going to do for the communities? Do you understand how fucking stupid this Negro sounds? Well, they haven't done anything, so why not let Republicans take the reins? You want to know what you're going to get under Republicans? Fucking gentrification. That's what your black ass are going to get. You're no longer going to be the mayor because they're going to redistrict your ass. And the people who vote aren't going to vote for your black ass. They're going to vote for their representation. I'm just like, why are y'all so fucking stupid? I'm constantly seeing, you know, other people. You have Tariq constantly pushing Trump. I'm like, nigga, what? What is going on? We got plants and ops all over the fucking place. I'm just like, are you Negroes this lazy? I'm just trying to understand. Are you motherfuckers this lazy? Are you this lazy? That you'll shove your foot up a black person's ass, another black man's ass, but you won't shove your foot up fucking the Democrats' ass? I just don't understand. Is niggas this lazy? Is this your plan of attack? Well, I didn't do anything with them, so I'm gonna vote for them and see if anything happens. What? What? Are we this? I'm not even gonna say we, bro, because I don't associate with fucking black ignorance. You niggas is fucking stupid. But I'm just trying to understand. Are y'all this fucking stupid? What do you think Republicans are gonna do for your black ass when they think that there's a war on white people? What do you think Republicans are gonna do for your black ass when they're saying, hey, there is white genocide? White people are the only people you can attack. What do you think they're gonna do? I'm just curious. They're in a position of fear right now. They feel like they are in a corner right now. Do you think they are thinking about, well, what can we do for the black community? What can we do for the black community? Are you guys fucking retarded? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Are you fucking crazy? It's just wild, man. Y'all niggas think that this is like autopilot. This is why I realize niggas think that politics is autopilot, bruh. They think it's like a self-driving car where you say, hey, take me to 7-Eleven. Absolutely. How was your date today? Oh, it was fine. It was fine. How much longer? We will be there in estimated 5 minutes. All right. This is so crazy, bro. This is so crazy. They think, y'all think it's fucking Alexa or something. Alexa, play I don't know. Play Kendrick Lamar's new song. Absolutely. Now playing Kendrick Lamar. That's not how that works, bruh. Sure as fuck doesn't work that way for black people. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? That's never worked that way for black people. That's insane. So instead of saying, hey, what are y'all doing? I gave you the vote. What y'all doing? These Negroes' bright idea is to give the vote to someone else. Someone who is hostile towards you. Right? Someone who's hostile towards you. Like crazy hostile. You can say Democrats haven't done anything. Sure, by all means. If that's what you want to say, absolutely. I'd rather a mofo not do anything than actually do shit that's going to harm me. That's the difference. I'd rather a mofo not do anything than do something that's going to harm me. If I give you $50, I'd rather you give me back my $50 than saying, hey, I lost it. Or then saying, hey, you owe me $50. How the fuck I owe you $50? Well, I made a deal with a shark down the street and it didn't go through. So now he says we owe him double. What? Y'all mofos not getting it, bruh. Y'all not getting it, and it's really sad. It's truly sad. It's truly sad, man.
Have Republicans done that, or are you still searching?
No, there's no search. The Republicans have reached out for a lot of the black leaders like myself, Brother Carr.
They reached out. You hear the lady, have Republicans done that, or are you still searching? Oh, there's no searching. They reached out to a bunch of us, and they said they're going to do nice stuff for us. They're going to give us candy canes during Christmas. We like candy canes. We like it. We like candy canes. They say they're going to give us peppermint candy. We like peppermint candy, all right? We like peppermint candy.
Paul McKinley, and we've sat down with them and we started to talk. I've been talking to Mr. Ford and some of the other leaders on how we can start getting together. But let this be clear. As a contractor for the Heritage Foundation during the primary season, we sent teams out to the polling places in the black community. And we found...
You were a contractor for the Heritage Foundation? Niggas don't want to exist. That's what I realized. Negroes are working in their own... are working on their own self-deletion. That's what I'm slowly starting to realize. That's what I'm slowly starting to realize. That's like a Jew working for Hitler. This is just wild.
Exactly what President Trump was talking about. We found thumb drives. We found the printers. We found Democratic judges who was posing as Republican judges. So it's the polls that's being inundated with the cheating. We have receipts for everything I've said. I also saw in those polling...
Now this Negro is saying we have the information for cheating in the polls. Oh, here we go again. They're cheating in the polls, bruh. Sir, if there was a shred of evidence, you don't think that one of these MAGA judges would have been like, let's go? Absolutely. This is a travesty. And we got receipts for everything that it says. Bro.
Places where the Democrats were telling people that there are no Republican ballots. There's so many things going on in these polling places in the black community, and that's how the Democrats are able to keep and say Chicago is blue. But actually, if the polling places were straight, black people would have an opportunity to vote for whom they choose, not whom they told to. And if the polling places aren't straight, they'll try to steal another election like they did in 2020. So that's why.
Now, after him saying, now you look at this nice white man next to him. He's just so proud. Look at how proud. You can see his smile. He just... I love Bubba. Taught Bubba everything he knew, everything he knows. He doesn't have to say a fucking word, bruh. Don't you want someone like that? I want someone like that. I want someone where I can just be quiet and let the white person say, hey, this is why reparations needs to happen. This is why, as far as when it comes to redistricting, when it comes to redlining, when it comes to litany of things that have happened to black Americans in this country, we have got to make amends for it. We have never made amends for it. We made amends for the Jews. We made amends for the Japanese. Okay? We even made amends for the illegals. We have yet to make amends for black Americans who are on the soil, who have fought with us since the Civil War. We have yet to make amends. So I can just sit there and be like, don't you want someone like that? I don't know, man. I want someone like that, bro. I want someone like that. This man doesn't have to say a fucking word. He got his little fucking Sambo stepping, fetching, tap dancing Negro doing the work. Look at that. He just, absolutely. Absolutely. Just hands over, just, Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? That's not me. I'm not saying it. That's him saying it. Fucking dunzo. Fucking dunzo. Also, I stand on what I said, bro. I stand on what I said, bro. About that, what do you call it? That firefighter that everybody wants to praise. To his family, I'll say what he said to the Palestinians. They'll get over it. Right? He died allegedly shielding his family. They'll get over it, right? They'll get over it. This is the same person that they want as fucking glorify as a hero. I don't know. He seems to be fucking very pro-Russia as opposed to pro-American to me. I don't know. Since when did we glorify firefighters? Since when did that happen? Y'all told fucking Breonna Taylor, who's an EMT, hey, that's what you get. Isn't that what y'all said? Now all these fucking little saltine, little sensitive, fragile little bitches want to be upset. Oh, y'all don't like jokes? We were telling all types of jokes with George Floyd. Weren't we telling all types of jokes with George Floyd? Come on now. We weren't telling jokes with George Floyd. I saw, what's his name? Who's the black dude who always comes on the panel? Forgot his name. He was cooning like a mofo. Cooning like a mofo in the comments. I was like, Lord, bro, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I'm just saying, don't we have any jokes? I thought we had a whole bunch of jokes. Don't we have any jokes, bro? Nobody has any jokes for this man? Nobody has any jokes? Nobody thinks it's funny? That's weird. People were laughing up a storm with George Floyd. Oh, he died of fentanyl. How do we know he didn't die of fentanyl? Was there an autopsy? I want to see the autopsy report. How do we know he didn't die of fentanyl? I want to know. Does anyone know? Maybe he had drugs in the system. Perhaps. I don't know. I just think someone who's a piece of shit who doesn't care about kids and everyone, or innocent lives being destroyed. I mean, I don't know how you call that person's a good father. I don't think he was a good father. Nothing I've seen leads me to believe that he was a good father. Chances are he was probably trying to escape and tripped. He was trying to probably run away and he tripped and he went, oh! And the family took it as, oh, he's protecting us. This man wasn't protecting anybody. He wasn't protecting anybody. I'm just saying, how about we scrutinize him the same way we scrutinize other individuals? Same way we scrutinize black victims. That's all I'm saying. No one wants to do that? No one has any jokes? I find that very interesting. Now all of a sudden it's sacrilege. Sacrilege to say anything about this man. He's a hero. What the fuck did he do that's a hero? That's heroic. You protecting your family is heroic? How does that make any fucking sense? Is the bar that low where in order for you to be a hero, you have to protect your family? This Negro didn't shield anyone. He shielded his family. Am I missing something? I'm just asking questions. That's a low bar for you to fucking shield your family. You become a hero. Make that make fucking sense. Isn't the point of the hero is that he's supposed to be selfless? Isn't that the point? How's that selfless protecting your family? Maybe if you defended someone else's family, I'm like, oh damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Good for him. Awesome. Yeah, you can miss me with this nonsense. You can absolutely miss me with this nonsense. This guy was no hero. He didn't have any good judge of character. He had no morals whatsoever. I just find it funny that if you can put on just, oh, he's a firefighter. So the fuck what? I don't give a fuck about a firefighter. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Clearly, he comes from an ignorant ass family. Well, my husband wouldn't want me to take the call. Why wouldn't your husband want you to talk to the President of the United States? This is what I'm talking about. These are the people who are so fucking stupid. This is what they look like. They're dumb fucks. What are we talking about? I don't care if it was Biden, Trump, Hillary. I don't care who it was. I'd take a call from them to hear them out. They're the President of the United States of America. All right, let's hear what you have to say, President. I appreciate it. But they want to be so divisive that they're like, hey, my father wouldn't, my husband wouldn't let me make a call. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Your dead husband wouldn't want you taking a call from the President of the United States. Why? Because he was going to vote Trump? And somehow we're not supposed to make fun of this for being a fucking retard? That's retarded, just in case you want to know. That's retarded. That's dumb as fuck. Okay? That's absolutely dumb as fuck. All right? That is literally the problem. That is literally the problem right now in the country. Literally the problem. But yeah, maybe he's using his firefighter skills currently. You never know. Maybe he's using his firefighter skills currently. You never know. Because off of what I've seen, not really the best person on the planet. Not really the best person on the planet, just saying. But if y'all want to celebrate the dude, absolutely. Absolutely, you go right ahead. I think people should be allowed to make fun of him. Just like people made fun of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and the rest of the Black lives. Tamir Rice. We should all be able to make jokes, right? Freedom of speech. Right? Isn't that the whole point? Hey, we're an absolutist. I'm a freedom of speech absolutist. Isn't that funny? I think that's great. It's just edgy humor, right? It's just edgy humor. Right? It's just edgy humor. What are we talking about? I know we all can't be sensitive now. We can't be sensitive now. That's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. Global warming activist standing on ice with nooses around their necks. Let's see what he says. Oh, he says, go ice kicking. I mean skating. Yeah, skating. What a great guy. That's funny, right? That's hilarious. I don't think that's not funny. I think that's pretty funny. I think that's pretty funny. Ha 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 ha. I think another one, this is the best one. Piers Morgan says, where are these Palestinians going to live when the war is over? So many of their lives, so many of their homes being destroyed. Does Israel have an answer? Does it care? Over 1 million people have fled their homes in Gaza, with many following Israeli warnings to evacuate to the south. Let's see what this amazing firefighter guy says. They'll get over it, the Japanese did. Yeah. So it seems this guy was a piece of shit. That's what it seems. This guy was a piece of shit. I won't celebrate him. I don't think he's a hero. I think this guy's a piece of shit. Simple as that. I think he possibly comes from a long lineage of pieces of shit. So, no, I don't want to hear about people saying, oh, it's so sad, it's so sad. Yeah, no, I don't want to hear that. I'm good. I'm good. I say we all make jokes. The same jokes that they make about every black victim. The same jokes they make about every black victim, every chance they get in order to justify whether it's the police or the person in authority. That's what I say. That's what I say. You don't get to, as far as they love dictating who we should feel bad about. They love dictating who's a hero. They love dictating that to us. I'm sorry, you're not dictating shit to me. You're not going to tell me this guy was a hero. You can think that. And I'll make fun of you just as much as I'll make fun of him. How about that? They love telling us, hey, this is the hero. This guy's a hero. A hero to who? I'm sorry, a hero to who? They love that, bro. They love it. This person's a hero. You should think this person's a hero. And then when it comes to any one of ours, oh, well, they were a criminal. Well, look at this. Let's look at their history. Well, look at this. Look at that. Okay, gotcha. Understandable. Okay. So if that's how we're playing it, then great. Two can play that game. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. But they don't like that. That's what I realized. They don't like when people put their face in the dog poop. In their dog poop. They don't like when people put their face in their dog poop. It's your dog. It's your poop, bro. I'm going to put your face in it. If you don't like the hypocrisy, then stop being a hypocrite. Simple as that. They can't help themselves, I've noticed. They can't help themselves. It's the same thing with Bakari. Bakari Sellers and Ben Shapiro. Those mofos didn't care about anything Ben Shapiro. They didn't care anything about Race Hustler Crush. Who are these coons that are popping up all of a sudden? Who are these coons that are just popping up? This is just this is 6 days ago, bro. This is the new grift, apparently. 6 days ago, bro. His channel started 6 days ago, fam. 6 days ago, fam. They are trying to get on the grift train for this new fucking election. The coonery is crazy. The coonery is fucking crazy, bruh. Because they know white Republicans are so fucking stupid. They'll be like, oh, wow. We got another one, honey. We got another one, honey. We got another one. He's waking up to the Democrat plantation. Lord in heaven. Craziness. Craziness, bruh. Absolute fucking craziness. But anyways. Do you think these motherfuckers care about anything that Bakari Sellers has to say? Not at all, bruh. Not at all. They give 2 fucks less. 2 fucks less about what Bakari Sellers has to say. And that's the unfortunate truth. The unfortunate truth is that these people don't care. So, what do you do with a group of people who don't care? Oh, shit. What do you do with a group of people who don't care? Can't really debate them. God, dog. How do I turn that off? Can't really debate them, so. 901, you're on the line. What's a disagreement?
What's up, Lucas? My disagreement is, why are you not promoting the Dr. Umar's take on voting as a block? I don't hear you talk about that too much, and that's just one thing that after watching the RNC convention, it was like these people are like there together, and as a black people, like, why can't we do something similar?
We can. So what's your point? We already do vote as a block.
I mean, yeah, but it's through the Democratic Party. My take on it is something more as a independent field versus the just voting for Democrats. Because, I mean, I'm one of the
You
ones
just
that kinda
said,
agreed
why
with
am
this.
I not promoting Dr. Umar's take on voting as a block? We already do vote as a block.
Yes, but where I'm going with this is
And he hung up. I just... Let me see if I can break this down for black men. Let me see if I can break this down for black men, bro. I'm gonna see if I can help black men, bro. I'm gonna see if I can help y'all today. I'm gonna see if I can help y'all today. 706. What's the disagreement?
I just want to disagree with his comments when he calls PYTs dumb.
What's the disagreement? PYT's the devil?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you had an answering service, man. This is my first time calling. Okay. Hey, really, it's not a big disagreement, man. You said PYTs are dumb, and I just want to go against that, man. Them guys aren't dumb. They already know they never have a chance to be in anything for the most part. So you got a Trump is promising them that at least by their color, they'll be on the top of the totem pole again. So they know they're not getting anything. So I listened to you. I just really found your station maybe about a month ago. And you're about one of the only ones that really tell it for real. I don't know what these other brothers are doing on there, but that's my second topic. But basically what I'm saying is these guys aren't dumb. They know they're not getting anything financially or beneficial out of it besides putting white people back on top. So the dumb guys are really actually black men. I've never seen so many dumb black men in comments in my life. We almost need to be brought to the brink of extinction, man. We're so dumb. You know, it's crazy. I mean, they say some of the stupidest things, like that guy who just called voters a block. Like you try to tell them, we already voted a block. We vote for the Democratic Party, and 90-something% of black voters vote for the Democratic Party. You know, and what we don't do is, like you're always constantly saying, we don't make them give us what we said that they said they were going to give us. You know, we just go home, okay, I already voted. You need to take care of the rest. It doesn't work like that, man. We still can't figure that out. But as far as black men, I see why black women don't respect us. We sit on YouTube all day complaining about black women. But I wouldn't respect us either. We've been in this country for what? We've been free for what, 50, 70 years now? 80 years? Actually free, where we can vote and everything. And black women have found out how to use the political system. And we're supposed to be the leaders of our families. And we still ain't figured out how to use the political system. And we're mad at them because they're getting everything they want. Dummy, they learn how to use the system. Why haven't you? But, hey, I love your show, man. And I wish you could call us some more of these fake Negroes I see on YouTube, like Dennis Sperling. I used to listen to him, but now I'm starting to think them guys like him are plants. Him and some other guys over there I used to listen to. But
Fair enough.
to hear these educated men do that is crazy. But take care, bro.
Appreciate it. You as well. Yeah, I didn't know it was this bad, bro. I genuinely didn't know it was this bad. I didn't know it was black women. Why didn't y'all say anything? Black women, why didn't y'all say anything? I did not know it was this bad. This is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, bro. This is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Y'all know that, right? So when it comes to voting, right? You can give the vote, and if you get nothing in return, give the vote, get nothing in return. So if you're doing that, the issue is not the vote, right? The issue is that we're missing a middle portion here. There's supposed to be a middle portion here, especially for black people. Now, this doesn't happen for other groups. That's why you have to understand. This doesn't work for other groups. Other groups give, they get. Give, they get. Right? They don't have to worry about it. You don't get to get in the driver's seat or get in the passenger seat and go to sleep. It just is what it is. Do I think it should be that way? Absolutely not. But we have to address where we are, not where we want to be. Where we are right now is that we have to put in work, right? Give foot get, right? Give, make sure they doing something, or they get the foot up the butt, in order to make sure that you get something, right? It just is what it is. You have to make them feel pain. It just is what it is. Now there's a litany of ways to do that. People talking about, third party, hey, super PACs, this and that. Honestly, I'm at that point, I don't have any issues with any of that. No, however you want to shove your foot up their butt, by all means. By all means. No matter what legal way you want to shove your foot up their butt, go right at the fuck ahead. Super PACs, like I said, super PACs, third party, organizing, protests, riots. Hey, there's plenty of ways to go about that. But Negroes think that they can give the vote and then do nothing and then still get something. It just doesn't work like that for us, unfortunately. Because mofos want to talk about, because I used to think about that. Like, well, the Asians didn't have to do that. The whites didn't have to do that. Jews didn't have to do that. You have to understand, they're all in alignment. One thing you have to understand is that, hey, it's like the person who tries to call you by your nickname or something. Hey, what's going on, Big Luke or whatever? Hey, what's going on, Stevie? And it's like, I don't know you fucking like that. Right? So wait, hold on. You allowed that person you were arguing with to call you Stevie. I know that motherfucker. Yeah, I may disagree with him, but I know him like that. I don't know you like that. So that's how it is with us. And the more you know about history, the more I've realized that's how it's always been with us. There's never been a point in time where they've been like, oh, we like black people. We kind of been fucking up, y'all. We kind of been fucking up, and, y'all don't deserve that. That's never happened, to my understanding. Now, my history could be off, right? It could be skewed. And you know what? Lincoln was, I know what I'm going to do? What are you going to do, sir? I'm going to free the Negroes. What? I'm going to do it, man. They've been through enough. I'm going to do it. Okay? I'm going to do it. It's the right thing to do. But now, sir. Nope. My mind is made up. This is a horrible, despicable thing that's going on, and I'm going to free them. Okay, I'm going to free them. They deserve the rights. Maybe that's possible. I don't know. But from the history that I'm aware of, that's never been the case. We've had to fight for literally everything. Literally everything. So, I know Negroes is like, I'm tired of fighting. The Negro didn't leave. I don't know what to tell you. And to be honest with you, I'm contemplating like, yo, what do I really have in the States? This shit is expensive, right? I'm just like, I like the internet, but I'm like, maybe there's something better outside the States, bro. Because mofos is, they don't see the writing on the wall. These Negroes who think that they're untouchable and everything, everybody can be touched, bro. Everybody can be touched. I don't care how much money you have. So, That's how I see it. It's just gonna be a fight. Now, I don't think many of us have that fight. We're tired. I'm tired of the dishonesty, of the deceitfulness, of the blatant lies. 678. What's the disagreement?
I think you're missing a piece of what you're talking about.
Go for it.
I think it's crazy how, people, some of them are saying that they want to switch to Republicans, but then they wouldn't even know if the Republicans voted against anything that they want, that Democrats were either trying to get or like want to put on the floor of like the Senate or the House. Because remember, the George Floyd Policing Act, that wouldn't have came about without all the protesting and stuff, during that time. But then it was Republicans in the Senate that voted that down.
That stopped it.
So I don't know if anybody, huh?
No, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Democrats pushed that bill and Republicans put that down. I don't know if anybody remembers that. And then you got some Democrats that you have to vote out because, people like Joe Manchin or Kristen Sinema, they were voting against stuff that Democrats are trying to push, like for everybody or whatever. So some Democrats are not going to be for reparations. You got to vote those ones out and vote for Democrats that will do that. If there's any Republicans that are going to do that, it's going to be hard to find any Republicans that's going to be for reparations. But that's the thing, like, people act like parties are just, everybody's the same, but you just got to put in the Democrats or the politicians that actually support the thing that you want. And everybody's not the same. Like, Democrats are not a monolith.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, so that's about all I got to say. It's just, people just act like the government is just one big blob and don't want to just replace bad politicians with good politicians. So yeah, that's all I got.
Fair enough. Appreciate the call. Yeah, I think we just gotta be we have to think about that, man. That's all. 910. What's the disagreement?
What's good with you, Lucas? Hey, man, it's your boy Uyaham X.
What's going on, man?
Hey, man, same old shit, bruh. Hey, look, man, I've been running around telling people the longest, you know what I mean, what they call the blacks are the chosen ones. We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And I've been telling folks, don't vote for either Democrats or Republican because the lesser of two evils is still evil. And, man, I also been telling people that we getting ready to go into a second captivity where they're going to round some of us up. And this is according to scripture. It ain't me just making this shit up out my ass. In the end times,
they're going to round some of us up?
Yeah, man. Believe it or not, they finna pull some janky shit against the African Americans. You know, this podcast with this motherfucker named Tim Dillon, and I don't advertise for nobody, but he did a little shit with this boy Alex Jones, bro. And Alex Jones spoke his part about what he believed we get ready to go to, which is crazy because he, as a Caucasian American, is saying the same speaking points that I'm speaking. And if you look at that video, man, start it from about the 8-minute mark and just go to the 14, man. He finna tell you what's going on behind the scenes. And if you read your scripture with truth and honesty, man, you'll find out that we are the chosen people of the Bible. These days are some of the last. I can't say that we're in the final hour, but I can say that the day is coming near. So it's best for most of our people to, man, return to the law, statutes, and commandments that were set before us before we went into this captivity. Because if you look at the way this world is operating right now, and say people always had an option to believe whatever they want to believe, just from the time period from when my mama was a child to my children, homosexuality became normal. And if us, the African Americans, the true Hebrew Israelites, if we weren't living a better life, then the world would have followed us, because they following everything we do now. It don't matter what they do, we do it worse. We do it better than worse. You know what I mean? And if we was out here walking the same way that we walking from the time my mama was a kid to when I'm a kid to my kids' kids, yo, homosexuality would have been some super normal shit. Like, cocks in your face is something that they trying to normalize now. But if we wasn't the light to the world before the 400-year captivity, if they was just out here running reckless and the world was how it is, man, shit would be way crazier. So, man, back to that Alex Jones joint, man. Check that interview out.
What was
just
the interview?
Look at it and see what man, it's this cat named Tim Dillon, and he talking with Alex Jones, man. And Alex Jones was talking about the assassination attempt. Man, this shit crazy, because you know that's Trump homeboy. You know what I mean? And when you listen to the shit that he say, people who choose to not believe in the Most High, that's fine. You know what I mean? I never tell somebody that you
But it
have
sounds
to believe
like
in the Father.
the whole thing that we have to deal with is that we just have to suffer through it.
Unfortunately, because we chose not to listen since 2020, yeah, shit's gonna get a lot rougher. And the reason why we going through it is because y'all know his people. He know that we stiff-necked. He said multiple times throughout scriptures, you can't find another group of people that's more stubborn than us. Man, I've been on your panel multiple times, begging and pleading, trying to just say my piece, and motherfuckers is like, oh, this dude do this, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that I'm here to be judged, man. I'm here to give a fair warning to my people that the shit that's coming, they'll never pay us reparations. So that was always some bullshit to entertain for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Even though I came up with some legislation that would be better than us just getting a paycheck, it would be repairing the people so that we would be better than everybody else, literally in a matter of years. But niggas just want to check, you know what I'm saying? And I agree, money help you out. It's a perfect tool. Some of these dudes who ain't never clapped no cheeks can probably clap some cheeks with reparations. Some of these busters that spent their money on Jordans, they could probably get Jordans and a Honda Accord at that point. You know what I'm saying? Reparations is for the niggas who fat as fuck on food stamps. Maybe now they can be fat as fuck without the food stamps. Like, I don't know what the fuck reparations is for when we just looking at the monetary aspect. But, man, check that shit out, yo. That's the interview right there. Started at about like 8 minutes if you don't want to watch the whole shit. And then if you make it past 12 and you don't understand what I'm talking about, something fucking wrong with you.
But I don't understand. How are you
Something...
okay with what you're saying, though? Because you're just, because the whole purpose is just, well, you just have to endure.
Yeah, but that's because I've been screaming this message for a long time. I don't walk the same light that some people do. Man, I obey the law, statutes, and commandments of the Father. And he said that some of us is going to be saved.
But you're still going to have to endure like everyone else, though.
Bro, I ain't tripping on that shit. It ain't this flesh that I'm bitching and complaining about, man. It's salvation for your soul. A lot of people don't even believe they got a soul. That's cool. Keep jeopardizing some shit you didn't know was there. Man, this country is fucked. But if you do read the scripture, this shit ain't gonna be like a permanent type of deal, man. Our people gonna come out of this shit more resilient than a motherfucker. They gonna see, like, they have to tell us who we are pretty soon. And if you pay attention, man, Putin been putting this shit out in front of everybody's face and nobody's fucking listening. They just turn a blind eye because they don't know how to do math. One incident plus another incident plus another incident should make you come to a fucking conclusion. But we just isolate these incidents, man, and we continue to move on with our lives like that shit don't all add up. Man, think about Solomon in the Bible and how this motherfucker was able to do all kind of crazy shit and tell me that Puff ain't like Solomon.
So how do you have a family if you know that harsher times are ahead?
Man, if I could have had my wishes when I was like 14 years old, I would have never had kids because I was like, man, this world's crazy, even back then. And I ain't want to really have kids, but when I had kids, man, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. I really don't give a fuck about somebody dying. Dog, we all got a promise, and that's to die. If it's one motherfucker around this bitch talking about something, I ain't gonna die no time in this life, man, I get that motherfucker everything I got if he can prove it. But we all gonna die, man, even our kids, you know what I'm saying? Some of us lost people near and dear to us in this life too early, some of us without having the enjoyment of that person. But what we coming to, some of us will be saved, bro, and that's one of the reasons why the scriptures don't fucking lie. Like returning to the law, statutes, and commandments, man, it ain't. Since 2016, I've been screaming the same shit to everybody that I know. I ain't been jumping on platforms because I got a fucking platform. Nigga, I don't got no IG. I don't got no Cash App. I don't got none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure that my people is aware. And that's one of the reasons why when Don heard me,
what you're telling us is that we just have to deal with it. You don't see how that message would be probably rebuked?
Bro, if we paid attention and listened to what the actual message is, we wouldn't be in this fucking situation. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. We dealt with slavery because our ancestors sinned, and what we getting ready to go through now, every man will be held accountable. You feel me? No, nothing that we do can stop the trumpeteers from looking at you and saying, I don't really like them. Even if Trump's not that guy, if his crowd is, you got to remember, he's the representative of that crowd. You know what I mean? The Democrats, man, I look at brothers and sisters who love the Democrats from the bottom of their soul, and I ask them, man, what the fuck have the Democrats done for our people? We haven't got nothing out of them, and we ain't gonna get nothing out of the Republicans. I said it before, the Republicans want you dead, but the Democrats are sending us to hell. Cut your dick off, homosexuality is okay, kill your babies. Man, these is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not a political person. I don't vote for nobody, man. I know that my king will, at the end, rule. Everybody who do something dirty to me, I don't hold that shit personal, man. I know how they are. This is the ways of the world. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people refuse to believe that niggas could ever be anything, but I trust me. Look at another group of people and say that they as bad as we is. Look at another group of people and say that they go through what we go through. Not slavery, just talking about discrimination at your jobs with the police pulling up on you. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the banks, man, we get faced with a discrimination that nobody in the world has ever been faced with. And we scared and we terrified, and all of that shit is legitimate fucking fears that you could and should have. Because my people have fucked up that. I mean, gangbanging was something that we didn't even think was, that was probably a part of our culture, because hip hop's a part of our culture. All the shit that we say is a part of our culture is horrible shit, man. And it goes directly against the commandments that we were set forth by from the Most High. You know what I mean? And if you don't believe what I'm saying, maybe when that white dude tell you what kind of plans they got in store for motherfuckers like us, you know what I mean? Maybe you could take it a little bit serious, because
so do we just have to accept it though? That's the issue I'm having with, where we just have to accept it.
Nah, I don't know if you just have to accept it, bro. You just got to be more fucking adamant with what you actually doing with your life. I get some of the hobbies and the recreational activities and shit, but can you believe that gangbangers actually want to die for a lifestyle and don't even practice on surviving that shit? Like, these niggas don't go to a gun range. Man, niggas are captives in our enemy land, and we up here talking about being equal to the motherfucker who kidnapped us. Equal to the motherfuckers who raped us. They slaughtered nations of people before. We've seen this shit, man. We ain't supposed to try to be equal to no evil motherfuckers. And I'm not saying that all white people are evil and eat. It's just that the system that is in place for them is evil. They need to escape this shit too. Jump off. Jump off. Even if you a white dude, jump off, man. The hatred that your motherfucking neighbor got for a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get caught up in that shit because you're trying to play a part of some shit that you don't have nothing to do with. Fuck the Crips, fuck the Bloods, fuck the sorority sisters, the fraternity brothers, everybody who got something to lead my people away from the Most High, man, fuck them. Fuck the police. Not just in a musical fucking tune. I'm saying fuck the police for real, because they used to be slave patrol before they had a police.
Unfortunately, someone super chatted to end the call, but I appreciate it.
Hey, yeah, but look, check that out, man.
We'll do.
And shout out to the motherfucker that super chatted to knock me off, because y'all motherfuckers supporting Lucas, and goddamn it, super chat me again, bitch, because I'm going to call in again.
There we go. 719, you're on the line. What's the disagreement?
What up, Lucas? Thanks for taking my call.
No problem.
So, I heard what the last caller said. He kind of, that Tim Dillon interview. I saw that, and I agree with what he said. I agree with what he said. That because Alex Jones, people, I got something else I'm gonna get to, but just to piggyback on what he said about that Tim Dillon interview. I saw that about a few days ago.
Okay.
And one thing about Alex Jones, people say he's crazy and all this shit, but he did predict 9/11, right? And if you go back, he predicted 9/11 and a lot of other shit, right? So he's a smart dude. He's a little off, but he's a smart dude, and he be on point with some shit. But you know what I'm saying? So I watched that. I caught that interview, and he, to me, what Jones said today is 100% correct. They're basically what he was saying was that they're gonna escape. Something's gonna happen, and they're gonna scapegoat black people. And I agree. I agree 100%. And I was saying that before Alex Jones said it. I already knew when he said that. I already was saying that.
Well,
you know
I appreciate the call, but someone super to get you off. But I appreciate the call.
But
oh man, what's wrong with y'all, bruh? You gotta let them at least talk, bruh. You gotta let them at least say something. Sound like a Crash Bandicoot, you know what to do. Nah, get them out of here. Bruh, I wanted to hear what they're saying. He said what, 5 minutes?
Is with us. He's the only guy that I could really think of that I hear. There's video. The local SWAT teams waited.
Who is this? 910, you're on the line.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's up?
I wanted to speak on the Hebrew Israelite nigga, man, right quick, man.
Go for it.
Like, bro, and don't get me wrong, man. With all the Hebrew Israelite shit, okay, cool. I believe in that shit too, but you know, like, we can't really follow the Hebrew Israelite niggas, man, because they whole stick is pretty much just waiting on God, and you know what I'm saying, waiting on God and waiting on the destruction and shit like that. Like, bro, like, we can't follow niggas like that, bro. Like, this nigga talking about some, oh, we don't need reparations and all that. What is this man talking about, bro? Like, no, bro, we definitely need reparations, man. Niggas ain't about to wait on God to help us, bro. Because at the end of the day, God gave us a body, God gave us a brain and arms and legs to walk and all different types of shit to handle our business, bro. We don't gotta wait on the destruction of the nation, you know what I'm saying, and doing all this shit, bro. Like, we gotta put in work while we on this damn planet, bro. So I don't know what this man talking about. So we don't need reparations, all this extra ass shit, bro. Like, all that waiting on God shit. Like, niggas been doing that shit for how long, man? Like, niggas been seeing our mothers and fathers pray to Jesus, so-called Jesus, and all this other type of stuff, praying, waiting on God for how long now? You know, and this nigga still on that type of time, bro. That shit ain't got us nowhere, bro. So I don't know what the fuck dude talking about, bro. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, appreciate the call. Woo-wee! Goodness. Mofos is not having it, bro. They not having it. I get it. A lot of people are irritated. I mean, to be fair, what the Hebrew Israelites said, I mean, That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like, to be honest with you. 901, you're on the line. What's the disagreement?
Lucas.
Yes.
No, disagree. I gotta address the Hebrew Israelite people. They're just fucking boring, bro. We've heard this shit for 2 months, nigga. How many times can we talk about the same bullshit?
I mean,
don't vote for anybody. Don't do anything. It's a spiritual battle. Edomites, whatever. Nigga, we heard it. It's just boring now. They can't say anything else.
You don't think they have a point, though?
Like, it doesn't matter. They said the same point 2,000 times. Like, how many times can I hear the same point? I heard it. They have nothing else to say other than that.
Is it convincing to you, though?
No.
No.
But I get their fucking point, and it's over, nigga. We get the fucking point. Hebrew Israelites, if you hear me, we get the fucking point. You have nothing else to say. That's why we're kicking you off. You're not saying anything new. You don't come with anything like nuance. It's the same shit every fucking time. And it's so fucking boring. That's all I got to say, Lucas. Love you. Bye.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't have a problem with someone repeating the point if the person that the point is intended for, if they're not getting it, right? If you're not getting the point, then you're gonna have to tell it to someone again and again and again until they get it. 20 for the next talking. What? 910, you're on the line.
Hey man, I'm gonna keep calling in every 3 calls. Look.
Unfortunately, Leo already super chatted. Unfortunately.
All right, well then another 20 better come, because in 3.
What's wrong with y'all, bruh? I honestly want to hear what they have to say, because honestly, things are looking bleak, bro, and they seem to have the answers. Bruh, because I know even the scripture talks about Revelation, bruh. I'm hoping for a rapture or something. Because, damn. 330, you're on the line. What's the disagreement?
Hey, what's up, Lucas? I was watching the Trump thing yesterday. I don't know if you watched it, but they had Hulk Hogan on there. You didn't mention about the Hulkster being on there, and he telling everybody you're a Trumpomaniac. So
Yeah.
you didn't mention about Hulk Hogan. That's my disagreement. Why you didn't mention about Hulk Hogan, Lucas?
I mean, I just haven't gotten around to it. My brain is still trying to comprehend what I witnessed.
And also, Joe Biden, are you going to be doing our special report this weekend? Because Joe Biden said he's going to do the announcement Saturday or Sunday that he's stepping down, but he's not endorsing the vice president. So they're supposed to have another election in August.
Wait, where did you hear Joe Biden isn't endorsing Kamala Harris? That would be, man, that'd be crazy.
That was on CBS. He said that he's not endorsing her.
Now, if he does, then what?
He's supporting her, but he's not endorsing her.
He's supporting her, but he's not endorsing her.
Right, but a lot of people said that he don't need her endorsement. She don't need his endorsement to run for president. But if he steps down, they say the rule is automatically she supposed to become the Democrat representative, according to the rules. But we know how the rules are. So, are you going to do a special report on that this weekend?
Absolutely, if that happens.
I'm talking about him stepping down.
100%.
Yeah, it's going to be Saturday.
He should have been stepped down. I've been talking about him stepping down. I think everyone is for that. 100%.
Did you do a video about George Clooney withdrawing his support for Joe Biden last week?
Unfortunately, it seems that Leo is super to end the call.
No, well, for you.
Leo, what's wrong with you, bruh? No passport, bro? Oh, that was for the next call. Often banned was for that call. Okay. I don't understand. Oh, boy. What's the deal here?
Everybody's against him. The whole world's waking up to him. They want to kill. I'll be very slow here.
This is 8 minutes.
They want to kill Trump now even more because this just gave him 20 points. He's not, all these Democrats are now voting Trump. He's not going to win by 10 points. He's going to win by 30 points. This is a major political realignment. He got shot in the side of the head, perfect hole right through his ear, quarter-inch over, right in the temple. This is so epic. So what is it?
Isn't this what they said last election? That's the reason I can't take anything they say seriously. This is what I heard last election. Oh, he's going to destroy him. Oh, he's going to be crazy. It's going to be a blowout. This and that. Oh, you don't even understand. He's going to win. Oh, my gosh, Trump train. Now I'm like, nah, I saw that he was fucking up. And the next Fox, if they talking that Israelite stuff, Lord in heaven, we might as well just do a panel if that's the case. Mofos is banning calls. Might as well just do a panel if that's the case. Hector says, black men are more concerned with rainbow sexuality, arguing with our women, sports, and individual hustles than our political detriment. Lord, take me. I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, homie. It is what it is, homie. You know. Oh, hey, live and learn, bro. Live and learn. Nothing we can do about that one. Let's go on.
What's the deep state going to do? I study clandestine operations. I study all this stuff. I had a lot of family worked in this, and I'm not talking about pencil pushing areas of government. I'm talking about overthrow of government people, okay? And they told me all this stuff when I was a kid. So here's what's going to go
For
down.
the panel, if they, oh my God. Yo, Leo, chill, bro.
They have truck bombs.
Let the Hebrew Israelites speak.
Loaded in Wisconsin. And if they don't block the roads off a half mile from Mar-a-Lago with serious concrete dividers, if they don't block off Wisconsin, which Trump said, screw it, I'm going there tomorrow. If they don't do that, the next move is roll a truck full of plastic explosives into the event. They're also going to try to poison him. They got people inside his organization. So poisoning, truck bombs, shootings is all in the works. Also, they've been pre-programming cyber attacks by the Russians, claiming they're working with Trump supporters. The FBI already put out reports last year saying the Russians working with Trump supporters are going to cut the U.S. power off. No, the desperate deep state.
What?
So cyber attacks, power outages, truck bomb attacks, but it gets worse. They will also, and this is totally,
I love how you go, you go truck bombs, power outages, and then you go, and it gets worse.
This gets worse.
Like, it's crazy to think about getting it. And I understand what you're saying. It's so wild to think about this. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I want to be 1,000,000,000% clear.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this for sensational reasons.
No, for sure.
Of course.
Okay, I want to be all I do is study this. So this is the normal threat continuum.
Oh, yeah.
So on the ladder, indictments, civil stuff, garbage, impeachments, take them off the ballot. And so next is assassination. So if you're a deep state and you shoot at the king, you miss, what's next? You don't just try to blow the king up with a truck bomb. You don't just try to poison his food. That's just standard procedure in history. You then attack black churches, black colleges with truck bombs or mass shooters. But a truck bomb's great when you're desperate because you don't even have to wind up a shooter. You just do it and claim a Trump supporter did it. So they have already said, Senator Blumenthal that's run the attacks on me and others have said, they've introduced legislation that when he's president-elect, because it's not just 112 days of the election, or 113. It's that in that 79 days from the early November to January 20th, when he gets inaugurated, that 79 days, the Democrats have said there's going to be massive civil unrest. And when Trump tries to call up the National Guard under the Insurrection Act, they've introduced a bill to strip him of that power, which is a coup against the executive. So they've already, I'm going for hours. They've pre-programmed all of this where they're going to stage attacks on black people. That's all pre-programmed, all the shows, all
Didn't he say the same thing or something similar the last election? Right? Am I missing something? Didn't he say something that, hey, all of this was going to take place and everything was going to happen the last election? Like, I just don't understand. Like, what? Why would I listen this? Like, it's what it feels like is a shotgun approach, to be honest with you. It feels like a shotgun approach where if I just shoot, like I say, a bunch of things, and then if one of them becomes correct, you know, then I win. It's a W. That's what it seems like. And I'm just trying to understand, bruh.
Movies, everything. Say Trump supporters are behind it, and they believe that will trump, pun intended, everything Trump is saying, everything Trump is doing. So we're
you
entering.
think they'll try to start some type of race war or massive civil unrest based on like a false flag attack that's may not be an assassination, but is just to destabilize the public and to just introduce chaos into the process?
Yeah, let's be clear, Tim. I don't think I know.
Right.
You have to understand, there's a Rand Corporation 34-step ladder they've had since the 50s that's been updated that shows how nuclear war starts. We're at like 29 in Ukraine.
Right.
So this stuff has all been ridiculously wargaming. So it's not that I'm that smart. I know about Operation Gladio. When the Russians took over most of Europe, the West staged terror attacks, and I hate the communists. I mean, I had family involved in Gladio. You know, let's say on the periphery, I'll leave it at that. So the point is, I know about all this. Like if your dad's a mechanic, you know how to fix a diesel engine. Okay, so I know about the stuff. So the West had stay-behind networks when the Russians took over part of Eastern Europe and part of Western Europe, like Germany, East Germany. They had groups that staged terror attacks to label the Russians. And the Russians did similar stuff, but the West was so good at it with Hollywood, the media, Operation Gladio. So this is Gladio 2.0. They just shot the Slovakian president 5 times. He lived. They're trying to kill Viktor Orban. He's trying to stop World War III. We are in direct war with Russia. And Trump is saying the military-industrial complex, I'm not doing that. This is stupid for business. He doesn't feel powerful killing people. He doesn't think war is sexy because he's not a pussy. So I'm telling you, the default is truck bombs, poison Trump, shoot him if they can, and then separately stage terror attacks against the pre-programming's there. It's black people. They're going to hit black people.
Okay, they're going to hit black people. Got you. Okay. Casey Get Money says, I'm starting to think Alex Jones just be saying anything. Maybe, just maybe, his predictions come true because people are listening to him. Interesting.
With massive terror attacks. I mean, we may have hundreds dead at a church, hundreds dead at a college, and they're going to say a Trump supporter did it.
Hundreds
now,
dead
that's their next move. Do they got the guts to pull?
Do you hear what he just said? Hundreds dead at church, hundreds dead at college. What? I beg your pardon, sir. 727. What's the disagreement?
Lucas, bro. He might sound crazy, but Alex Jones is actually like a fucking conspiracy theorist hero, bro. Like he's so honest.
Stop it.
You know he got sued for $1 billion, bro. Crazy.
So you believe
Like,
what he's saying?
Think about it. If you lying, why would somebody try to sue you for $1 billion if you tell them a lie?
Because he's lying. That's why.
No. You gotta realize they want to like.
You know, you
silence
can't
him,
sue
but
someone
he's
for
so
telling the
honest,
truth,
like-
bruh.
But $1 billion, you don't think that's like fishy, like a fishy number?
Not if you can get it.
Alex Jones not a billionaire.
He
But no, I
makes,
was gonna
he
say,
makes,
he
he
had
very much makes
predicted-
good enough money.
Bro, he literally predicted 9/11. You know that, right?
No,
I know
did,
it might
did
sound
not know that
crazy,
he
Lucas,
predicted
but, like,
9/11.
Yeah, you just gotta listen to Alex Jones more. He's like a prophet or something.
Alex Jones is a
But-
prophet.
Yeah, like he's Christian, and he's been literally warning us for like 12 years about the communists taking over America, but I don't know, nobody seems to be listening to Alex. He's just a crazy guy. He's bald. There's a lot of stuff people say about him, but I think he's a pretty credible guy because it's like everything he said has literally came true.
All right. Well,
he said they was going to steal the election. That happened. He predicted COVID. He predicted 9/11.
you think they stole the election?
Do I think they stole the election?
Yeah.
Of course. Like, how can somebody like Biden, who's never been cool before, beat
Are
somebody
you
like a
trolling me,
Donald
bro?
Trump? Like, no, I'm not trolling. Like, how can somebody like Biden beat Trump though? Like, you don't think it was rigged?
Nah, I'd see the information of a rigged election.
Yeah, bro. I feel like they might try to rig it again, but you gotta like do what Trump say, fight for the right side of history.
Yeah. All right. Very interesting. Appreciate the call. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Pull it? I think they do.
What
So
is
I'm
your
explaining-
read on what happened with Biden? What is happening with Biden? What is happening in the
708. What's the disagreement?
Smell that?
Smell what?
Niggas is cooked.
Bruh, come on. Come on, bruh. Lord.
Democratic Party? What do you think is going on since that debate? What do you feel like is happening, and what do you think ends up happening with him?
Well, I got banned twice. They first banned me 6 years ago, then 4 years ago. I'm not trying to write myself a story. It's just true. 12 people, the headline was, labeled as dangerous persons by Facebook. And Louis Farrakhan, myself, two of my reporters, 12 people were listed as dangerous persons. And they said, people can look this up. It doesn't sound real, folks. I swear to God, it's real. Look it up. You just look up 12 people banned under dangerous persons by Facebook. And it said, you're allowed to call for violence against these 12 evil people because they're so bad, they're so dangerous, they're so evil. We had lawyers call them. They took it down after a month. It was insane. But people saw the rules of service. They said, well, we're going to kill you. They came to my office. I had to get security, it's been insane. Now, the reason I raised that is, what was your first? I went down a rabbit hole.
About Biden, and about what do you think is going to happen, and what's your read on that? I mean, that's obviously this
okay.
terrible story that happened to Trump, but before that, the big story was, Biden being a corpse.
Out of his mind. So I remember now.
Yeah.
Why did they ban me? Look it up. I said Biden's had multiple strokes. Biden has had all sorts of medical issues. And so he is out of his mind. He is completely crazy. He needs to not run. So this is right when he was running. That's their excuse. And that's why they took me off the internet, was saying 5-6 years ago that he was out of his mind. So that's their only, move. And Biden has had multiple brain surgeries. Biden is completely out of his mind. He can't operate after 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And so they don't know what to do. And so because they waited so long, they don't have runway to replace him now. Congressionally and constitutionally, he has the $90+ million the DNC has. Kamala Harris has it. So they waited so long. He was supposed to already step down. because he won't step down, they don't have a way to make him step down. And so out of pure panic, they're like, my God, Trump's 20 points ahead. What do? We kill him. We kill Trump. And so that's what's happening is that Biden has no idea what he's doing. He is completely living on another planet. And so that's why I'm trying to explain to people, we are in a constitutional, total and complete crisis.
I have talked to more people, over the last few days, like you said, that are really panicked, and they're not people that you would think, right? I mean, these are, very successful people. They are smart people, and they feel like we're in a complete, we're spiraling out of control, and they look at this attempt at Trump's life.
Sheila Jackson Lee's passed away? No way. For real? Wow, dies at 74. Sheila Jackson was for the reparations bill. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know she was for the reparations bill, right? What a time to be alive. Oh, man. All right, let's continue.
And this
is wild,
terrifies people. And by the way, these are not hysterics. These are not people that they ignored a lot of stuff up until this point, but I'm sure you've talked to some of them too that are texting me. Liberals, Alex, liberals, Democrats are texting me going, what the fuck is going on? It's not just conservatives. Liberals are going, I'm panicked. What is this?
What are you panicked
exactly.
over?
Tim, that's such an important thing to say. I want to be clear to all the people out there. I was arrested by George W. Bush.
Right.
I'm a
Wait, what?
liberal. Everybody knows that who's followed me. Okay?
He was arrested by George W. Bush.
I protested the war. Democrats used to be overall better than Republicans until Obama came along and, he said, I'm really good at killing people with drones. And so the Democratic Party is now owned by BlackRock. They're owned by the big banks. The Republicans are just as bad, except Trump and our libertarian movement got a beachhead to Ron Paul, who started all this, and Rand Paul in the Republican Party. So our beachhead has taken over about 55% right now. That's why they're panicked, Republican Party. Because once we get full control of one party, we can reform the other. We need a debate. We need a discussion. My God, the Democratic Party used to be against the CIA and against wars and against surveillance and against censorship. Now they love it.
They love it.
And so they love it. So my thing to liberals is, listen, guys, I'm not some ultra right-wing guy that wants to put you in jail because you're gay or whatever. That is all a lie, folks. And Trump's not that. Trump is a casino and hotel and golf course owner. And he's a hospitality guy. And he's all about what makes money for people makes him money. He's all about good times, man. Trump is all about good times. He's optimistic. He wants to have prosperity. He wants to bring jobs back. And the globalists want austerity to consolidate power under the central bank digital currency, under the ESGs, under the social credit score. So that's why they're mad at Trump, is he went to China and said, half the money goes to middlemen. China loved him actually at the end. He said, you can keep the money and we get half of it to our workers. So Trump is literally in the people's corner in that he is a hotel owner,
right?
A casino owner. And he wants money. He wants success.
He wants to I truly believe, listening to him, he wants standards of living to go up. And I think that there's a lot of people.
Because his whole life, where does he make money, Tim? Where does he make money?
When people come to resorts and hotels and people have disposable income.
Yeah, so I know Trump well.
Yeah.
He went to Kim Jong-un, who cried And people said he cried the private meeting. He came out and cried. And Trump showed him a DVD graphic of South Korea is the most populous, most successful per capita country in the world. Per capita, South Korea is the most successful in the world. He said, you're the same people. He showed him a DVD computer program of hotels, golf courses, and casinos, and said within 10 years, we will free all your people. You'll be making $100 billion a year. And Kim Jong-un said, he cried and said, China runs me. And Trump said, I know. So Trump does not like war. He doesn't. He wants golf courses and hotels and casinos. He wants the good times, folks.
Right.
So that's why the globalists don't want Trump, because they're like, you naive son of a bitch. This is about power. We don't want casinos. We don't want hotels. We don't want golf courses. We don't like you banging hot hookers. You suck. And Trump's like, I love everybody. So here's the deal. They're coming after Trump. The fact that they missed it didn't kill him means they're going to escalate this. And I personally, I'm going to leave this at this. I don't talk about inside baseball. Personally,
All right.
Got the message.
What crazy stuff have we heard, bro? Have we heard any crazy stuff, bro? 910. What's the disagreement?
I want to talk on what Alex Jones is saying right quick, man.
Go for it.
Bro, this man, and bro, there was a time where Alex Jones had me tricked when Hillary and Donald Trump was running. That nigga had me tricked, I'm not gonna lie. And I was like really an Alex Jones, like, dude, like. But now I got older and shit, man, I'm listening to this man, bro. This nigga sound dumb as hell, bro. It's like, bro, first off, bro, with the whole Civil War thing, like, bro, there's never gonna be a civil war in this fucking country, bro. Like, if you just look at the American people, man, and just their intelligence, bro, and how overweight a lot of these niggas is. Like, take these two niggas right here. Take Alex Jones and this other nigga, whoever the fuck he is. Like you honestly think these two big back ass niggas can really survive in war? Like, real war? You honestly think these two niggas is prepared to carry, you know, survival luggage on their back and go for like a 15 to 25 mile run? Like, or able to survive in the forest, you know, against the unknowns in the forest. You really think these people are prepared? These two privileged ass niggas is prepared for some shit like that? Like, bro,
no,
like, that shit
most definitely not.
happen, bro. Yeah, these people are not, bro, and people are just too materialistic nowadays. You would honestly think some old geezer is gonna let you have a civil war on his fucking lawn and shit? You know what I'm saying? You honestly think these niggas right here gonna let you have a civil war and fuck up their car? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. That's all I wanted to say, man.
All right, appreciate the call. What a time to be alive. I feel like they'll be fine. Everyone else will be the ones that'll be screwed. But that could just be me. That could be my paranoia. But only time will tell, bro. $832. What's the disagreement?
There's no disagreement. Hey, I was going to call in. I was calling in because I was trying to see. Are you going to do a video over the people that the Trump? Oh, there's the video of the Trump people that have like their. It was actually like they did. I think it's the NRC or something like that. It was basically a whole bunch of white people that was just basically wearing like little ear patches, like marking Trump.
Oh, I saw that.
Have you seen that? Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
I've seen crazy stuff. I was like, okay, yeah, this is like a cult now. This is a cult following, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I was just calling in. I thought you were gonna do a video over that or something.
We'll do. Appreciate the
All
call.
right, man. Yep.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That was. It's gotten bad, bro. It's gotten bad. We'll just say that. It has gotten bad. They have lost their damn minds, bro. Lost their damn minds, bro. Oh yeah, that's. Lordy, lordy, lordy. What a time to be alive.
This is a Trump this morning. And I said, if you go to Milwaukee, they might do a truck bomb. And he said, you be a pussy. He's going to Milwaukee. And I get it. The guy's got incredible
Fortitude.
bravado. He's got incredible. He's got fortitude. But I'm just saying, I'm not, he's not a pussy to like back off right now.
No.
He's going to win this thing.
There needs to be security measures there for sure. Do we know anything about this shooter other than the fact that he was a kid that lived in Pennsylvania and was in a BlackRock commercial that they filmed at his high school, which is true?
Jim, let me be 1,000% clear.
I've never been in a BlackRock commercial. Sorry.
803. What's the disagreement?
Yeah, how you doing, man? Hey, this is my first time calling. Man, this ain't no disagreement and stuff, but looking at the RNC and stuff, man, don't it seem like they trying to copy the Democrats and stuff? Now they accepting everything and stuff, everybody in the, you know what I'm saying, in the party and stuff, what they tease about the Democrats and stuff.
What do you mean they're trying to copy the RNC?
No, the RNC is trying to copy the DNC.
Oh, the RNC.
You know,
what do you mean?
It never had nothing like it. That's what, you know what I'm saying, celebrities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the Alphabet Club and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Trump
I've
stuff,
said that.
Rappers and stuff.
They want to be the cool kids.
Yeah, they want to be liberals and stuff. They want to be the Democrats and shit.
Yeah, 100%. Except they're getting all like the C-list and the D-list celebrities.
Yeah, stuff. That's the playbook they taking and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So, I don't know. But that's all, man. I'm just calling to say that, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, they lose their minds, bro. They want to be part of the cool kids so badly. So badly. That it's like, are you guys crazy? I talked about it. I was like, yo, you want to be like them. Don't talk like them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be.
I'm playing fine over here.
Yeah, it's okay. Yes, sir.
I want to be completely clear here. We don't need to ask about him or anything about him.
727. What's the disagreement?
Bro, I feel like black people, bro, we gotta stop dick riding, bro. Like, people be dick riding the Democrats, bro, but they ain't never really help us. Like, the Republican Party, yeah, they might be pandering, but always remember who freed you from slavery. You know what I mean? Like, we always gotta thank the Republican Party in a way, because without them, you know, like, they made so much opportunities for us, Lucas, to just be free. And
are you just trolling?
The Democrats wanted to keep us in slavery.
Are you trolling? You just trolling?
No, like I'm saying, the Democrats. People always say like they don't like the Republican Party, but the Democrats didn't help us in like 85 years. So it's like, I think that's like our only option as black people
Is that their fault or is that our fault?
It's both because it's your fault because I'm not saying you, but I'm talking in general. Like, if you vote for a party, it's their fault for not keeping a promise. Also, your fault for believing the promise.
It's their fault for what?
It's their fault for breaking a promise because you know how Democrats always make promises to black people because they know we are very emotional people. So they tell us something like, don't vote for Trump, he's a racist. They know that our emotions can get in the way of our decision making. You know what I mean? So we like, okay, should I go with a racist or should I go with Hillary Clinton or somebody like a Biden? It's like they use our emotions against us because they know when race is involved, it's like an emotional topic because you know about history of America and stuff. So they try to play the race card, but it's like, y'all are the most racist party. Y'all own slaves. Like, who could be more racist than the Democrats? Let's just be honest. Like, they made the Ku Klux Klan. Like, I'm just saying, like.
Do you think any of that has any bearing in 2024?
What was that?
Do you think any of that has any bearing on 2024? You think they're the same parties?
Yeah, because what changed from the Democratic Party versus like 1865 to now? What really changed? Same
So
people.
you believe the party that's
Telling you the
overtly
same
racist
lies.
towards black Americans is the Democrat Party?
Yeah, they was the main ones who like.
I'm talking about presently.
Presently. Republicans. You said like presently, like
Yeah.
now. I don't think Republicans actually are against black people. Like Donald Trump had a black man in his cabinet in 2016, and it's like the Republicans. Bro, I just think. I feel like they're more of like a Christian type of loyal type of party, like somebody you can actually trust and, you know, go to church with and pray with and just, you know, like Republicans, they more honest than the Democrats. Like Democrats, they just good at lying and saying, "Oh, have hope." You know, the whole Obama type of narrative, keep hope and change will come. Like, I'm just like. Sick of the Democratic Party, bro. I'm Republican. Like
you just trolling,
like
bro.
Black people, we kind of got tricked in 1865 when we flipped from Republican to Democrat. Got tricked because we didn't realize Martin Luther King, he led us into a burning house. And if your house on fire, you got to do what? Build a new house. So, like the Republican Party, it's a new way for us to build.
Gotcha.
Where we left off at.
Interesting. All right. This man is trolling beyond belief. Trolling out of his mind.
Because none of that's real.
Okay.
The Secret Service does one thing. They protect the president, and the default of the Secret Service is to cover the rooftops a half mile out. This wasn't 1,000 yards. It wasn't 3,000 yards out. This was 450 feet from the president, and someone told them, don't put people on the roof when Trump gives a speech. There's no debate. They stood down. They were ordered to do it, guaranteed by the Biden administration. So that's what's happening right now.
How you just say
You
that
think
like that?
they tried to kill him yesterday and shot him through the ear, like perfect hole right in the ear.
Yeah.
If you think they aren't going to go for broke now, when this is like Super Mario Brothers, where you eat the mushroom and you're invincible.
Do you
Trump
think the
just ate the
people
mushroom.
in his organization get it? The things that you are saying and that you believe and that you are, talking about here tonight, do the people in his organization share those views? Do they understand what they're up against, in your estimation?
Yeah. Here's the thing about Trump. I've done a psychological study of him. I forget the top guy in the 60s and 70s that made records about self-help and believing it's going to happen. It's like Oprah Winfrey, The Secret.
Okay.
Trump listened to that record like 500 times or more. And I've literally told Trump, and I've told his people, you've got to back off. You've already won. You got to stop. And Trump said, screw you. I'm not a pussy. If they want to. So the problem is his people have already told him this. And Trump is such a maniac, which he's probably right. he believes if he just goes out there, he'll be on the road more now. He doesn't care. And so that's Trump. He believes he is invincible, and he doesn't care. And now that he just got grazed and died, he's a maniac. And that's why, let me tell you something. Trump's not perfect. He made mistakes, did stuff I didn't like. I don't sit to get curry with liberals and make them, oh, you're not, you don't like, no. I disagree with Trump on a lot of stuff. Warp speed, all of it got roped into it. I know him well. When I got married 8 years ago to my wife, my second wife, he called her for 10 minutes, told her how great I was. You know, he was like, he called me on my birthday, still calls me, you know, just to, like, the guy is a machine, and he's all into loyalty, and his issue is that he thinks he's invincible.
I'll tell you
And
this.
maybe he is.
I know some people that know him, and they know him well, and they all love him.
He's
They
just
all like
repeating
him.
himself.
They have said to me, and you will probably agree, that there are people in his circle, whether it's the inner circle or the outer circle or whichever circle it is, that they do not trust.
Oh, he 100%. The biggest threat to Trump is them poisoning his food. And that's why Trump's a great guy, okay? He's a nice guy. He's always a big temper. He takes care of everybody. He has a soft spot for black people. I'm about to say that. It's well known. He'll, like, buy their mortgage randomly, give them, you know, double their pay because they're an old black lady. He has a thing for black people. It's just well known for his crew. Because they're his crew. Other businessmen, he wants to battle them. But I was going to say something. What was your point about Trump?
I was just saying there's people in his circle that I've been told that from people that know him and like him and know a little bit about his circle, they believe that there are people in there that are not trustworthy.
No, 100%. And so that's his biggest failure. Kushner, horrible, Google double agent, horrible person, and his loyalty. That's why the chief of staff, General Kelly at the time, 5 years ago, look it up, said General Kelly's main job is keeping Trump away from Alex Jones. Because back then I was talking to him every 2 days. And I was like, hey, you know Fiona Hill's Bilderberg. You know Fiona Hill, you know this guy is George Soros Foundation. He goes, no, send that to me. So I would have law firms, and this, I've been talking a lot about this. I don't want to put myself out there as a target. I'm not trying to brag and sound powerful, folks. Nobody, they all knew, no one would tell him. So I had law firms. I had Baker Hostetler, which is the biggest Republican law firm. So I know he'd pay attention to that. He'd say, give me a report on that. Like when Elon Musk 6 months ago said, give me a report on the PR firms around the Sandy Hook thing on you. And so Trump would say, give me a report. So I would go pay $50,000 per memo. And I would have, like, the deputy head of the FCC, you name it, write a memo to him about, here's the legislation, here's how they're doing it, here's the people in your administration. And when I did that, the CIA went ape shit and literally had me follow it home. They threatened my family. They completely came after me, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. But I don't say this to, like, act cool, Tim. This is what happened. So it wasn't that he didn't have people around him that knew what was going on. They were scared to tell him. I knew how to use Google. And I'm like, okay, well, here, who is General McMaster? Who is Fiona Hill? Who is, and I would send him reports, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month with law firms. And you know what happened? That happened. They called me up to D.C. They said, we want to meet with you about Trump. So I go to D.C. 6 years ago. Trump's in office for about a year. And I get there, and I'm in the top of this huge building, 50 stories high. And they said, you agree this meeting's off record? That's why it's off record. I won't say who was there.
Bro,
and
what?
the richest man in the world at the time said, how would you like $50 million a year for a free speech foundation? But we want you to stop and listen to us right now. And I said, I thought I came here about another meeting. And they said, no, you're here about this. And I said, no. And they said, you made a big mistake, and literally poked me in the chest. And they filed suits the next.
$50 million a year? Is that what he said? Is that what you said? $15 million a year? Is that what he said? There's no way. And he said no. He's like, no. Absolutely not. Okay. All right.
Next week. So I've literally been in the high-rise buildings offered $50 million
50
to turn against America and do it, which is
50.
easy. I love America. I love freedom. Shit, I love being a rebel.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to explain to people, they just tried to kill Trump. What are they going to do now?
50.
False flags. You name
50.
it.
Do you think people?
Y'all hear me?
Do
50.
you think? And I don't even want to say names, but you know, you have people like Elon Musk who took a very high-profile stance and says, "I endorse Trump." Like, do you think there are other people that are in danger of all kinds of things? Whether it's maybe it's not violence, maybe it's their businesses being attacked, maybe it's their, you know.
Would you have taken 50 mil a year? I've been offered some money, but not 50 mil a year. I will say that. I will be honest and say I have not been offered 50 mil a year. 50 mil a year? Whew. All right.
Now, livelihood, do you think that this is something that is, you know, obviously it centers Trump in your estimation, but is it bigger than him and broader than him?
Yeah, I mean, let's be 100% clear. Elon Musk was the second richest person in the world this time, because it goes back and forth.
347. What's the disagreement?
Yeah, okay. I have a. Did you watch last night's speeches by Hulk Hogan and Trump?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, you didn't watch? Oh, no, I'm just thinking with Hulk Hogan. I know he's had racist remarks in the past. I believe. Did you forgive him or no? Not really.
Did he ask for forgiveness?
I don't know if he asked. Maybe in the past, I think he may have, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm unaware of that.
No, but, no, I know he had a racist because I know he didn't want to date his. He was upset that his daughter was dating a black man. I think that's what it was about.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think, and when that came out, I think he said that's not who he is. I don't know. I don't think he meant it. I think his true feelings was probably, you know, on display a while back. So, but you didn't listen to Trump's speech then?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Well, I guess. Well, I mean, it was a little bit over. Went longer than expected. So he just went over the shooting, I guess, and then he just went over his policies and all that he wants to implement. So it wasn't, you know, what they expected. So do you think Biden's going to drop out, or he's going to stay in for the duration?
No, I think he's going to drop out.
Oh yeah, because he's adamant he doesn't want to quit. So I don't know. They're getting conflicting reports. Some say he wants to quit. Others says he wants to continue. Wants to really don't know. Let's go. All right. Take care.
All right. You as well. Yeah, I don't see how Biden stays in. Democrats want to win. Here's the thing. This is the funny part when it comes to like a fraudulent election. If Democrats knew they could just rig the election, they wouldn't be asking Biden to step down. They wouldn't be asking Biden to step down because they'll just be like, hey, we'll just rig it. $910. What's the disagreement?
Yep. Why y'all ain't put that $20 up, man? Y'all knew I was calling back in. Hey, Lucas, so while you watching this, right?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna talk about our people no more, because every time Alex Jones get ready to mention all of the events in order of things that happen, he keep going from first they're gonna do this, second they're gonna do this, then they're gonna try to assassinate Trump, and then after that he gonna go to the Russian try to attack. But as soon as he go to the Russians attack, my man's gonna keep stopping him because he don't want him to talk about what's coming to the black community. I don't give a fuck about no American. You Americans can be the most patriotic people in the world. I'm talking about for my people. You know what I'm saying? The whole shit that Alex talking about right now, I don't really give a fuck about all that shit, man. Them politics. and how Trump's a good dude and all that other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's for the fucking birds, because he could be as good as he want to be. Trump's an ass kisser. He's going to kiss the ass of all the people who support him, and majority of the people who support him are Confederate monument lovers. Those are the motherfuckers who have no regard for my people. You know what I'm saying? And then it's also crazy that motherfuckers is in the chat talking about some, oh, Alex Jones is the motherfucking prophet. How this motherfucker prophet when y'all pay goddamn what, $60 to kick me the fuck off this bitch? That's crazy for saying the exact same shit that I've been trying to say the whole time I've been calling in this bitch. Now, what I think is crazy is, yeah, Biden probably will back out, but if Biden don't back out in time, they're gonna say some stupid shit like we need to hold the elections or pause the elections or kick the can down the road a couple of days. And we all can see that Trump's dragging this motherfucker. And the second that they say, oh, pause the election, hold the election, kick it down the road, maybe we could do it tomorrow, his people are gonna say, see, I told you the motherfuckers is trying to steal the election. Fuck that shit. Let's burn this bitch down. Yeah, let's burn it down. That's how the motherfuckers gonna be. And we up here talking about some, nah, that'll never happen. Nah, that'll never happen. Man, the motherfuckers came through this bitch after Pearl Harbor and snatched up all the motherfucking Chinamen. So why the fuck they won't do it again when they chopped off the head of all them Native Americans? Why the fuck they won't do that shit again? They raped all the great grandmothers that you motherfuckers think you forgot about. They did all of that shit. And they plans ain't never changed, man. They look at us as if we're ruining their country. They want to take something back that obviously don't involve us. So Democrats or Republicans, either way it go, man, it's not for my people, for us. And anybody else who listening, man, if you know better, then do better. You know what I mean? You don't have to just pick a side because it's an option. Man, I've been jumping from panel to panel. I've been jumping from channel to channel, and I understand that this is content creation. You guys just looking for fucking some funny entertainment type shit. And that's cool that you're looking for some funny and entertainment type shit, but quit asking what the fuck is the problem and what the fuck is the solution if somebody gives you a legitimate solution and they definitely give you the fucking problem without no holds barred. The problem is we waiting on some motherfucking reparations, man. We could do this shit on our own. We gonna get motherfucking repaid for all of the shit that they done. But what we need to do is start focusing on the target at hand, and that's us. Look at our people. Man, we all over the place. Every time the Bible says stiff-necked, find me a group of people that's more stiff-necked than us. When they talk about the shit that they did to the Israelites, imagine them taking the tiny hat community and making the motherfuckers play soccer until they died. That would be the most boring shit ever. It's always been our people. It's always been our people. And America ain't nothing but Egypt, man. Look at all the fucking monuments and shit they got around Washington, D.C. to replicate their home fucking country in Babylonian fucking captivity we in again, and we still ain't learned our lesson. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. I ain't got no plex against nobody who believe in something else. Yo, the way I feel is my heart big enough to where I care about you. So all these motherfuckers who hate Hebrew Israelites and all this other shit, man, that's your personal opinion and you can keep that shit. But you don't gotta be disrespectful and you don't gotta be offensive. You don't gotta cut me down. You don't gotta do none of that shit. If you wanna have your fucking opinion, that's fine and dandy. But also listen to some motherfucking people who spitting facts to your ass. I think and I feel and all this other shit, man, that ain't gonna get us nowhere, especially if your shit don't have no substance behind it. Your fucking ancestors didn't come all this way, 400 years of fucking oppression. And now we moving around in freedom and we still act like we the same motherfuckers. Stop begging these motherfuckers, man. We don't need shit from them. We just need to fix what we got. Stop trying to be a part of a system that is broken, that don't represent America, don't represent us. The policies in America don't represent us. The politicians damn sure don't represent us. So why the fuck are we even putting our vote in? I get, man, that was your grandma and them. And some of them motherfuckers ain't even dead. So don't hit me with that fuck nigga shit talking about some of our ancestors died for our right to vote. It's bullshit that we put ourselves through so much turmoil just trying to fit in. I ain't finna sit up here and say that some of the Hebrew Israelites don't make us look bad because they have a different perspective. See, they thinking from a man's perspective. You got to stop and understand what the Most High Creator had in store for us from the beginning. And then once you start to return to that, then all the other shit don't make no sense, man. The leaders that we got, the motherfuckers will pick a goddamn entertainer to be one of our leaders, and we'll be happy to have the motherfuckers seeing what they do behind closed doors. Now, come on. We have nothing because they in cahoots with the enemies. They are in cahoots with the fucking enemies. Hip-hop is not our fucking culture. Your grandma don't listen to it, and you don't want to raise your kids to Sexy Red. You don't want to raise your kids to the goddamn drill music, the trap stars. You don't want to do that shit. So how is that possibly culture when culture is a fucking intellectual norm in society for our fucking survival? Hip-hop ain't that. The clothes that motherfuckers wearing, I've never seen us take a fucking vote on how tight the fucking pants are. I'm tired of my nuts being in the front so you fuck niggas can have your culture. That's crazy. Let my shit hang. A real man would like that. Let my shit hang. You can put yours in a fucking bunch and walk around here thinking that you fit in with this fucking society that killed Trayvon Martin and all the black women out here to say if somebody put their hands on my fucking child, prime example, you don't do shit. You don't do shit to protect your children. You allow them to be raised up under these evil fucking ways so that you can get away with whatever evil you got. Can you believe that there's a fucking OnlyFans? There would be no such thing as grandmas if bitches was having abortions in those days that they was fighting for your right to vote. If they was trapped out like motherfuckers is right now, and this is what y'all want to hold on to, man, I'm sorry for being rude and offensive to anybody who take my message the wrong way. This is exactly what the fuck I'm trying not to do, is to make people feel like they need to turn from the truth because of my demeanor. But it's crazy that when you get attacked for trying to put people up on game, trying to save motherfuckers, not even save them, just open their eyes so that they can look at what the fuck you're talking about, and instead all they want to do is bitch and complain. Bitch and complain about their feelings. I feel like Israelites are this. I don't care what you feel like, man. I don't even like to say Israelite because where my people come from, they beat the shit out of my ancestors and they could never speak their language again, and now nobody in the world speaks original Hebrew. That is fucking weird. That is weird that some group of people who traveling around speaking the same language would magically just lose the fucking language that they've been speaking all this fucking time and not have no fucking trace on why or how or none of that shit. But that's a part of the math that I'm talking about. Add this shit up, man. This shit do not make sense. Not every person that came through the transatlantic slavery was an Israelite. Some of us was Hamites. Some of us was already here, according to what motherfuckers is telling me. They was moored up and all this other shit. But if you was here and you knew the land, how the fuck did you not get away? How did you not escape with your fucking life? If this was home, don't you know where the fuck the pistol should be? Don't you know how to trap some motherfucking mice in your goddamn house? Everybody can't come in your crib and know where the fuck a hole in the floor or wall or whatever the fuck. You know your shit. So how the fuck were we here and end up getting captive at home and still not knowing how the fuck to get away? That's crazy to believe, man. That's crazy to believe, man. Look, I don't agree with no politician. I'm not saying that all of these dudes is bad, but they definitely are representing an agenda that has no positive outcome for our people. We need to turn from this bullshit, talking about we Americans, and we need to start repenting, start raising our kids better. We need to start focusing on the shit like, put your Jordans up, nigga. Nobody gives a fuck about you spending all that money on shoes. Have you invested in yourself, though? In your future? Nah, we don't do that because we waiting on somebody to cut us a check for some shit that didn't even happen to us. Happened to our great-grandmothers. That's crazy. And on that note, I know that I'm talking on platform with a bunch of broke ass motherfuckers because y'all was happy to kick me the fuck off for a couple of times, but then after that, everybody just say yapping. Kick me the fuck off, nigga. I'll let 3 more motherfuckers call. I'm not joining no more panels because I don't want to be a part of no fuckery with no bitch-made ass motherfuckers who probably ain't even from the bloodline. These motherfuckers is probably washed out so much that your Asian motherfucking grandma is still living inside of you. Fuck niggas, sucker duck ass boys, the ones that's gonna be a motherfucking part of the 2/3 gone. I feel sorry for y'all. It don't gotta be that way. You got the day, turn your, I'm off. Hey, 3 more motherfuckers call in and I'm back on this bitch. Cause I'm trying to get the word from the Most High out, and I don't give a fuck about you atheists or you motherfuckers who, is that 6 phone calls? Let's go, run the motherfucking ducks up.
Appreciate the call. Lordy. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
People can guess who it was. Let's just say you get a lot of package deliveries to your house every day from us, and it symbols a little devil tail. Know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, absolutely, Elon Musk is a maverick, and he's anti-establishment, and he knows how to dominate. So he sees we're winning. So people can say, is he good? Is he bad? He sees we're winning. He's on our side. He's dominating. He's doing a great job. 100%. You've got Brazil. You've got Australia. You've got the EU with criminal charges they're announcing for Elon Musk. Elon Musk is 100% on our side.
720. What's the disagreement?
Hey, Lucas.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Still alive.
So yeah, my disagreement is like, you're not going hard enough on this conservative man. Like, fuck. I just want to understand, like, how did everyone just become so stupid, man? There's no conservative anymore that's like has any values. It's just Trump everywhere, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, fucking Brandon Tatum. I'm just like, when I watch your videos, I'm just like, you're going hard in Candace Owens, but what happened to all the other ones, man? It's like, fuck. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm the fucking homer. I'm not. I'm hearing a buzz, but okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So can you just give me your views on what you think will happen? Why no one has values anymore? It's just Trump.
I think it's gonna be a free for all. That's what I think.
Things should be a free for all.
Yep.
Shit. But we're losing, man. Like, we're fucking losing, man.
What?
We're losing. Like, nothing's happening. It's just, do you watch the RNC convention? It's just fucking gays and drag queens and...
No, I didn't see that. That's pretty crazy.
God. So what do you think? What are your views, man?
I didn't see the convention.
So my disagreement... See, I know you saw it. I'm just joking. But, like, my disagreement is, like... Oh, do you think I'm wrong that you're going too soft on these guys?
No, I think the point is just to acknowledge what's going on.
Oh, shit, man. You're after Bryson Gray also, man. Have you seen Bryson Gray lately on the Amber Rose shit and fucking? He says he's not voting. You're not voting also, or?
Yeah, I know. I didn't watch it.
All right, man. I love what you're doing. I just wanted to say, oh, you're like, just going hard and all. I want you to be as controversial as Destiny is, man. The way Destiny is going right now, it's going insane. But it's fine, it's fine. Thank you for what you're doing, man.
Fair enough. Appreciate the call. All right here. Honestly, I'm tired. We can do a panel tomorrow. We'll start early.
He's all in. He has endorsed Trump, and it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. So this is an epic moment to be alive. Elon Musk has never offered me money. Elon Musk has never tried to get me to do anything he wants. I've talked to him, a lot, done interviews, talked to him. I'll leave it at that. That's inside baseball. He's good friends with Joe. We're all, fellow Austinites.
Sure.
But Elon Musk sees America winning. Elon Musk sees humanity winning. He's on our team. So, yeah, of course they're after Elon Musk. Of course they're trying to put Elon Musk in prison because he's real. But the other person, now that owns that big shipping company, that owns a big grocery store, they literally thought, like, hey, how's 50 million sound? And I said no. And they said, well, we're really surprised you made that
And
decision.
I know that you don't want to say the name, but would a good guess be Jeff Bezos?
Oh, no, certainly not.
Okay, right.
The only reason I say this is
Thank
I
God
wanna
I'm
have these
wrong.
meetings.
Of course. It's not him.
Yeah, I want to keep having these meetings. Here's the deal.
Right.
I'm not bragging. It's true. I've been in meetings with Bilderberg Group members.
Yeah.
Billionaires, flown out to Bel Air, flown out to DC, flown out to London. I've sat there at literal British royalties' houses. And they're like, hey, man, we want you to join our team. How much money you want? And I'm like, does the money include all World War III? I mean, it's not hard, but I'm not that important. I'm like a baseball card. Globalists don't collect baseball cards; they collect people, Tim.
Yeah.
And so I don't tell you these stories to try to act powerful or
No.
impress you.
I listen. I've listened to you for years and years and years, and I know that you truly are deeply misunderstood. And people talk about you. They don't understand that you have a libertarian streak, that you're a lover of freedom, as we can see right now.
Uh-huh.
You deeply care about the country, and you are a guy that when you disagree with Trump, you'll say it. When you agree with Trump, you'll say it. When you agree with Democrats, you'll say it. What do you think is the biggest vulnerability? Because obviously Trump is way ahead. He's way ahead in the polls. What's his biggest vulnerability electorally? Do you believe there's any, or do you believe it's pretty much the election's pretty much been decided at this moment?
Mark Zuckerberg paid $400 and something million 4 years ago to steal the election and to get a database of dead people.
What? Bruh. $4 billion to seal the election. Now he's coming out talking about Trump is badass. I can't, bro. I can't. 281. What's the disagreement?
What's going on with this?
Nothing much, man.
Yeah, just call me, man. Say I love your show, man. I love what you're doing. And, yeah, man, just keep it up, man.
Appreciate it.
And so they can steal, depending on the actuary, 5 to 6%. That's that. So if Trump's winning by 5%, they can steal it. So we saw in Pennsylvania or Michigan, where Trump's like this, is an organic curve, then bloop, Biden goes above it. So Trump's biggest weakness is they're going to kill him. They already tried to kill him yesterday. So they have nothing to lose. They don't care.
He just said Trump's biggest weakness is that they're gonna kill him. Oh my goodness.
They're going to try it again. So Trump's biggest issue is his mortality. It's his humanity.
Yeah.
And so that's where we are, Tim.
And people are pretty cavalier about this. I've seen a lot of people in my life that it's not comedians because their job's to make jokes, and that's completely fine. But I'm talking about real people that aren't attaching the importance to it that should be. I mean, this is when you see a bullet whiz by the head of the front runner for the Republican, for the presidency. At this point, he's the nominee. He will be officially the nominee in 3 days. He's the front runner. And if you look at the polls, he's essentially the president-elect. And a bullet whizzed by his head, and I feel like people aren't attaching the significance to it that some people are. The people that are kind of surprising me.
Bruh.
But then there's a lot of people that just feel like they're kind of just taking it in stride. And they go, yeah, well, it's a violent country. I'm like, I don't think that's the takeaway.
Yeah. I totally agree. They're delusional.
Right.
And if they kill Trump, it's going to be 10 times worse for them.
No, I know.
And that's the thing.
And this guy has a wife and a family, and there is something very callous about the way that people have responded to it.
Yeah, let's be clear. Let's be clear. I guarantee you, the pussies that are just talking about, so what? I saw like a CIA lady showed like the Grim Reaper with one of those claw games where you get the toy out and they're mad because it almost got Trump. They're like flirting with disaster and Armageddon, and like they're laughing because I know these CIA people. I know these operatives. I've studied them. They don't get the wheelhouse they're in. And so they think it's like really tough and cool and funny. The average CIA analyst cannot wipe their own ass. It's like Chucky Schumer a month ago at Father's Day couldn't cook a hamburger.
What is this?
He has a raw hamburger with a piece of cheese on it. These people are aliens. And so they thought they'd intimidated America, Tim. They thought America was done.
A raw hamburger with a piece of cheese on it. I can't listen to this, man. We're about to end the stream. I thought I could finish the rest of this. A raw hamburger with a piece of cheese.
They thought we were idiots. No, we were asleep. And now they think thumping us in the face and messing with us is making us back down, and they're about to find out the opposite. So all bets are off. They're going to try to kill Trump again. They're going to stage false flags. It's the next move. It's so easy to say what comes next. And so that's why I'm begging everybody to follow me at Real Alex Jones. I'm begging people to pray for Trump. I'm begging people to understand, because if you look at the average CIA analyst, they don't even want combat vets anymore in the CIA because they're scared of them. They have like weird college degree women. I think it's women, but it's like literally 50-year-old women that hate men and can't fight their way out of a paper bag, are literally wargaming how they're going to kick our ass.
What do you think they're planning? I mean, they're running articles in the Military Times saying the draft should come back. And this is, they're saying they want a draft. They're saying, what are they? The generals are saying war with China is inevitable within 5 years. You've seen what they've done in the Ukraine. They've pushed the Ukraine war to the brink where we're almost in a hot war with Russia. They've supplied Ukraine with weapons that can reach Russia, can hit Russia, or they at least were claiming they were going to, and that might not have gone through. But there is this: what is coming? What are they? What I mean, Boeing is killing everyone in the office. In Boeing, you walk in the office, you're dead. You're poisoned. What? And that's our biggest national security company. What is happening?
Tim, that's a perfect analogy. You got to come on my show.
Yeah.
I came on yours. You better come on the show.
What is this nonsense?
Boeing's killed a bunch of their employees. The evidence is overwhelming. Because they think that fixes it. It makes it worse.
It's not good. They're killing everyone.
It's a total...
407. What's the disagreement?
Man, it's no disagreement, man. This is me, calling in again to tell you, man, when are we going to go get these stones, man? We need them.
When are we getting these what?
When are we going to go get these infinity stones, man? These infinity stones, when are we going to get them?
Oh, man, as soon as we find them.
We obviously need them, bro. When we going to get them, Lucas?
As soon as we find them, bruh. As soon as we find them, bruh. They like the Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Balls.
You feel they made the big program or nothing, man?
Been working on the game.
You can say with the big program, man.
Yeah, it's too late for that. Anyways, I think we're gonna end it here. Oh man, Lucas forgot. I haven't forgot. I've been working on the game, bro. Y'all understand? There's a game, and it requires a lot of work, a lot of time. Y'all mofos, bro. Join the game Patreon while you're at it. You can see the progress we're making. Anyways, everyone, take care, stay safe, don't drink and drive. We'll do a panel tomorrow. Adios, muchachos.